Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Mustangs will kick it away to start. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will get first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them.
Breaks into the open. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Parker. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive. It made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, SMU. The defense putting points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. Turning it on! Got enough for the first. The 40. At the 30. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Back to pass, it's Parker. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Right on target this time. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's Francis. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Still looking on the move. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just a hair too much on him from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
He'll pull it down and run. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down. He's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Smashes through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Dropping back, it's Parker. Pocket breaking down. Quickly complete. Breaks a tackle, and he's got it. Just keeps moving. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Now the play fake. Trying to get behind the defense. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving.
Oh, my God.
What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going to take a shot. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Can't make the connection, the pressure there.
What is up with you now making these
I think
throws?
the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
God,
Now
like,
with a
what's
great
going on?
opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Francis. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Beavers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers are threatening on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Beavers! And they take it in for 6 more points. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Spillman. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Complete to start this drive. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll
I got 2 niggas hurt.
Period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Find some fresh air. There he goes. He's at the 40, the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, SMU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Extra point here will tie the game. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum.
Y'all giving these
not
niggas
a great start for this quarterback
Hang
here.
on,
2 interceptions
complain.
already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And he drops it just a little too
Y'all just making my nigga overthrow everybody, but he is hurt, so I need to get him out there.
Timing was a little bit off. The ball came out quickly, just not the most accurate throw, and the defense was in good position.
Fights off the defender. They'll knock him down for a
All my
loss of
niggas getting
recovery.
hurt.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do it better.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The kick is on its way.
Oh my God, let's block.
Return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's McWilliams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no
I need
more
these
than that.
niggas to get these injuries now.
It'll be
Whatever.
3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him.
What the fuck is up with the throwing?
SMH. Terrible.
And just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. This time on target. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks.
I need to get him out of the game. All my niggas tired.
Guys, quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running.
Yeah. Mine were dark yellow and red.
These niggas out here tripping, man. Like
the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He wants to throw it again.
oh my God.
He was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Oh my God. This nigga been overthrowing niggas all game.
Its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
Overthrowing niggas all game. Nigga, you one of the top quarterbacks in the country, dog, and you overthrowing niggas. You suck that shit up.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
And this running back is so
suck that shit up. Pause. No pause.
He's got wiggle,
nigga.
he's got great vision and burst, and he's showing all of those attributes right there.
That's why I don't like my schedule being fucked with. I need my bye weeks, dog. I need my bye weeks. I need them spread the fuck out. All that bye week back-to-back shit, that's stupid as fuck.
Plows through the defense. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't.
I don't care who we play. I just my bye weeks.
Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position.
Good play, nigga.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Mustangs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
I think a really big key in the RPO game is having really good rhythm and timing. Offense didn't have it there, and that's why it falls incomplete.
And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Parker. Swings it out to the flat.
Oh.
Turning it on. He puts him in business.
Now my niggas like, come on, dog.
46-yard line, it'll be 1st down. The Mustangs are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup would put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Tripping on that.
He nails it. A 58-yard field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state. This game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Northern Illinois. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there.
Oh, it's out of there.
And the Beavers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might be calling a hot route. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that.
I ain't got no fucking line.
2nd down.
This offensive line.
See, y'all keep injuring my niggas, dog. Look at that. I got all these backup niggas in here, dog.
Your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't.
Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Right back to the well. Hard running there.
Look at that, look at that. I got 3, 4 niggas hurt.
Before the defense is able to stop him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Look, I ain't got no line.
Spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Powers through the defender. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll get that one all.
Your ass because you out here, bro.
Before he stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting
all my niggas hurt,
the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime.
All my niggas hurt. All my niggas hurt. We don't give a fuck.
Down now, 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, and I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Big fella moving. And he's going to score. Touchdown,
We needed that, boy.
There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so
We get
frustrating.
niggas hurt every goddamn play. What you want us to do?
Trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
We tired, ball.
The SMU offense is
tired.
back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Gets it out quickly. Works his way out to the 36.
Another injury. I'm not surprised.
Play
Not
action
surprised
does
at all.
so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy to run.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
To the air, it's Parker. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money.
Was on the money, too. I'll give him that.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense.
Yeah, my nigga might be hurt.
Put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Great job by the defense, forcing a fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take... to check him out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the 1st down.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had him, right? It's 3rd down. Everybody's getting ready for a big sack. They're pinning their ears back, trying to get upfield. You just can't make the play. Quarterback's able to escape. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he did get nice yardage, so I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th.
He'll pull it down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll immediately call timeout.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs, but I think the timing of...
Unleashes one deep.
Oh, man, he's right there, bro.
Bro. Shot there, but couldn't hook up.
That was good, though, baby. I can't get mad at that.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Oh, they're after him. He's open on the right. There he goes. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Beavers will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident. Not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far.
Oh, what a spectacular
I got to do that.
Catch.
I got to do that.
Use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Touchdown.
Let's fucking go.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
All right,
They've got the
we'll
lead,
give him
trying
a
to put
break.
this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Beavers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Russ. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking downfield, it's Parker. Snagged out of the air. And he got enough for the first down.
Played that just right, Larry.
The hit stick upside his head. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
All right, my nigga, stay hurt.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Beavers! And the punishment has been extended.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
SMU 24.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. How about utilizing the fullback and picking up just little snippets of yardage in the passing game?
Yeah, it was kind of a positive play. You know? Listen, it goes on the completion side of things, so the completion percentage goes up for the quarterback, and the big fella gets a touch, and we keep him happy, and now we go, all right, let's get back to blocking, bud.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back to throw, it's Parker. Sets up the screen. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Makes a connection. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football,
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down. At the
Another deep.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown Mustangs. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
how oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down.
Well, my nigga staying hurt.
The 19.
They get the fuck up
Man
out of
down
here.
on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Get the fuck up out of
Oregon
here.
State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Shakes off another broken tackle.
That boy said, I ate my Wheaties today.
48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
I ain't mad at him.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles.
Yeah,
and
he
get
about
those
to be
extra
hurt.
yards and
Come on,
show that
guy.
toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has
Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Then runs through another guy. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Pulls it in. It's Page. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon State! And the stomping has commenced.
another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Dropping back, it's Parker. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Using the quick game. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
What the fuck,
And down on the play as the
Everybody
officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are...
Touchdown, Beavers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
SMU 31.
He'll bring it out. It's Spillman. He stopped short of the 20th.
I thought I was burning the clock. I guess I would.
Just taking the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Parker. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch around the 50. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. Breaks the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Page. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking downfield, it's Holland. Got his man quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And it just floated through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Defense trying to keep this offense from... He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking for a crease, it's Riggs. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. And the Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Newton. At the 35, he's open. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. They've been outstanding on 3rd down all day long, and they could use one here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
It's all right.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. To the air, it's Holland. Bringing the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And that one's
Putting that bitch out there, dog.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
The give out of the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Back to throw, it's Holland. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robbins. And they get him down at the 43, but this is
what the fuck was that, dog?
you want to build on. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. His 3rd and long from the 4. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
No fair catches here, looking for room. And the returner will be dragged down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Page. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Let's go, nigga.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Might be looking to run. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Man, that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Francis. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Runs through the tackle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a...
Oh, he's got some space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Makes the grab. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he...
It's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, Italy. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about